All right, it's 5:30. I'll call us to order. Kelly, would you mind doing a roll call?
Collins,
Here.
Merle, Neese,
Here.
Neeson,
Here.
Toppler.
Present. All right, we have a quorum. Please rise. Dear God, as we gather this evening, we ask that you influence our hearts and minds so that we govern this city fairly and justly. We thank you for the many blessings you've bestowed upon our community, and we ask for your continued protection upon our city staff and crews. Amen.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, second item on the agenda is a consent agenda.
Make a motion to approve the consent agenda.
I'll second.
Okay, all those in favor of ordering some Ertz? Say aye.
Aye.
All right. Third item is recognition of guests. We have Bob Wallen. Bob, please state your name and home address or place of business. You will have 5 minutes to address council.
Bob Wallen, Bob's Plumbing. I'm here to address the council with the water meter situation, which we discussed before.
Yeah.
I had sent some questions to
Sam.
And Sam got back to me in good time with a good amount of information. So I know it's an ongoing problem, and I was just gonna come back and check with you guys like in a month or two.
Yeah.
And see if we did any progression since that.
Okay.
And then maybe then I might have another question for you about handymen. Okey-doke.
All right, thank you, Bob.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Fourth item is ordinances. Bill 4770 to become ordinance 4770, first reading. An ordinance vacating an alley between West Broadway and West First Street upon the request of adjacent property owners Johnson, Sieber, and Harris, and further retaining a utility easement within the area to be vacated.
Make a motion to approve Bill 4770 to become ordinance 4770, first reading.
Second.
Good evening. Council, this is just a vacate request. It's that alleyway that is directly between the Hangout, formerly Made Right, and the former Broadway Furniture Building that's being renovated right now. I do want to make a note that the planning recommendation came May 2nd unanimously. The Harris portion of that is now owned by the city. That would be the 601 Washington Avenue location.
All right, any questions? Kelly?
Collins,
Yes.
Merle,
Yes.
Neese,
Yes.
Neeson,
Yes.
Toppler.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yep.
All right. Next item, Bill 4771 to become ordinance 4771, first reading. An ordinance authorizing the city administrator to execute on behalf of the city of West Plains various agreements with contractors relating to the Highway 160 Railroad Overpass project.
Make a motion to approve Bill 4771 to become ordinance 4771, first reading.
I second. Good evening, council.
Hi.
So one of the provisions of this ordinance mentions the MoDOT lighting agreement, which we have discussed previously. We were kind of waiting for them to get their ducks in a row so they can give us the agreement. They're wanting this first.
Okay.
This is just one of the many, MoDOT agreements. We're hoping this one should solve most of theirs so we can get towards the end of the project. Obviously, we'll still have to bring bids and things like that to the council, but this should cut down on a lot of the back and forth for the Independence Overpass.
Yep.
Any questions?
Kelly?
Collins,
Yes.
Merle,
Yes.
Neese,
Yes.
Nason,
Yes.
Toppler.
Yes.
Item number 5, resolutions. Resolution 2024-09, a resolution authorizing a cooperative agreement between the City of West Plains and the West Plains Public Library.
Make a motion to approve resolution 2024-09.
I second.
Okay. This is our annual agreement, so.
Mhm.
Any other discussion? All right. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Resolution 2024-10, a resolution authorizing the city administrator to execute an agreement with West Plains Downtown Revitalization Incorporated for economic development.
Make a motion to approve resolution 2024-10.
I second.
Any discussion on this? Once again, this is an annual agreement. It looks like we have a couple of those coming up, so. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay,
Resolution 2024-11, a resolution authorizing a lease agreement between the city and the Board of Governors of Missouri State University for the purpose of leasing to the university certain space within the West Plains Civic Center for office, storage, and certain types of events.
Make a motion to approve resolution 2024-11.
I second.
no discussion. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Resolution 2024-12, a resolution of the City of West Plains, Missouri, confirming support for city's application for transportation alternatives grant funding and commitment to provide local matching funds.
Make a motion to approve resolution 2024-12.
I second.
Good evening again. So we actually submitted this application on Friday. Part of the reason we did not do this resolution sooner is there was some debate on where the match was going to come from. We have partnered with, I believe it is called South 160 SID.
Okay,
And so they will be covering the match. And so even though we applied Friday, they were like, okay, get this in. And so it still showed our commitment, but it was more a timing issue because again, committing to the funds without having that ironed out, we wanted to wait.
Yeah.
Any questions?
all those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Mayor, do you
Yes.
proclamation?
Oh, okay, this is something new for us. We're actually doing a proclamation here. It says, whereas Americans have often looked to Hawaiian culture to ease their minds during challenging times. And whereas aloha shirts, which originated in Hawaii in the 1920s, have become a symbol of carefree style and comfort since that time. And whereas businesses and organizations have embraced the wearing of aloha shirts across the United States since the mid-20th century. And whereas West Plains residents who adorn these shirts can celebrate the end of their own work week with the color and vibrancy of an Hawaiian shirt. Now, therefore, I, Michael Topliff, Mayor of the City of West Plains, Missouri, U.S. Navy veteran and former resident of the state of Hawaii, do hereby recognize every Friday from Memorial Day until Labor Day as Aloha Fridays in West Plains. In testimony, therefore, I set forth my hand and the seal of the city on this day, May 20th. So, aloha.
So do we have to take this off now?
No, you can.
It's not Friday.
Yeah.
Just leave it on until Friday.
Okay.
I was telling Becky earlier, I got everything out of the, my summer clothes out. I'm like, I have over 30 Hawaiian shirts, so I'll do more than Fridays on them, so. But appreciate everyone being here. It's just a month of getting rid of the routine stuff done, so. With no further business, may God bless, and we are adjourned.
Setting record.